Congratulations, boys. You are finishing the season with a trophy. How's it feel?
No, it's a great feeling. You know, we knew the game was going to be tough, and I think they showed that extremely in the first half. They made it tough for us. They got an early goal, and it kind of unsettled us. But as the game went on, we grew into it, and yeah, thankfully we scored 4 goals in the second half.
Cole, come in here because your 2 assists, they were incredible assists as well. How did you start finding that space that you needed out there this afternoon?
I don't know, I just feel like I was trying to find a space as the game got going. And, yeah.
The space that you did find obviously led to the goals, but Reece, you didn't get to start this game. As captain, how did that make you feel when you found that out?
No, of course, it's devastating to know you're not playing in a final or not starting. You know, I want to play every game, but you know, it was the manager's decision, and once he made the decision, I need to accept it and move on and be ready to come in if I'm needed.
Well, how did you turn that devastation into the leadership that you showed? We saw you at halftime when you did come on. You were like leading the team out there. I heard you in the dressing room really geeing up the team.
Yeah, I thought in the first half we was very flat. You know, the game didn't go our way early on, and it looked like it took a lot out of us. You know, we needed a reaction in the second half, and we got it.
Cole, you've now won the full set of UEFA trophies. Chelsea are the only club to have ever done that. Does that mean something to you all?
Yeah, of course, to be the only team in history. It's a great feeling, so yeah.
And look, you've got Champions League next season. You've won this. A successful season?
I'll let you answer that.
Would you call it a successful season, Cole?
That's the captain.
Is it because, though, that your standards are that high that you'd want to be Champions League? Like, this is where you expect and you want to compete at the top?
Yeah, I've said it in many interviews this season. Coming into this competition, it was something we had to win, you know, ever since we got entered. And yeah, next season we go again in the Champions League.
All right, amazing. Boys, go and get your medals. Thank you very much for talking. Well done.
Thank you. Well done, Becky. You had your work cut out there. Palmer, he is as cool off the pitch as he is on it.
Just like, listen, I don't think he's ever going to be flustered, is he? You know, you wouldn't want to play poker with him. You'd never be able to read him. Unbelievable. Listen, he's a great character, you know, and I think these boys, like you said, I said it before the game, what this would do, they don't even realise, they're just going to enjoy the night, but what it would do for them is they're going to realise what it's all about now, what they're doing it for, the grind every day, the ups, the downs. It's of sharing moments like this together with your teammates. Brilliant.
But also the pressures that come with it, Cole,
yeah.
Isn't it? Because you've got to do it again.
Yeah.
This is the stepping stone now. They've set a sort of a bar, a standard. Next year's Champions League, that's another big test for this squad. It's about silverware again. Is it domestically? Is it the league? You know, they need to start now getting a taste for this, a thirst for it, and then being hungry for more and more and drive everyone in that squad.
Just heard there from Reece James, he's on the screen just there, but about how he felt, obviously, captain not starting in a final, but then to actually come on and make an impact and show those leadership skills as well.
I watched him before the game, Dodsy. He was just going out, literally just going out to different people, little sort of, talking to them, little one-liners, you know, just dropping little seeds here and there, still being a captain, still being a leader, and that's what it's all about. When you're not involved, some players go, oh, it's not for me tonight, when I come on or if I get my chance, then I'll do it. No, in the warm-up, he was going out, seeing players, making sure they was on it, in the warm-up, going into the game.
Definitely, to be, you know, the first completed club, won everything possible. You see them celebrating now and shows how much it means to them.
Had to do it the hard way today, though.
Yeah. We knew there was going to be a very good team. At the start, you know, their fans were pushing them on. They're playing with a lot of desire, a lot of heart. But it was going to die off, and we just had to wait our moments, pick our moments, and that's what we done in the second half.
Look, you came on after an hour. The game really shifted in momentum in that second half. How did you do it? What was unlocked?
I think when you watch it from the bench, you can see where the spaces are and how you can help your team, and I just done that, you know. When I came on for Benny, and I said to him before, I said, you was working so hard, and then when I came on, the gap's open. So he done that for me, he put the foundations in for me. But yeah, that's all I done.
Such a strong end to the season for Chelsea. You were really integral in nailing that Champions League position as well for next season. Just sum up what it's been like this last week.
Yeah, it's been amazing, to be fair. We've done everything we achieved to do. Winning the finals, amazing. Winning my first European competition with Chelsea. Hopefully many more to go, and getting Champions League for next season. I don't think you could end any better than that.
Certainly can't. Go and enjoy the celebrations. Thank you. Well done.
Maresca has delivered his first trophy with the club. They are Conference League winners. the first club to have held every one of the major European honours. For this group, they'll hope it's just the start. Champions League qualification secured on Sunday. Now silverware on Wednesday. It's the perfect end to their season. Real Betis fall short. How it will hurt to miss out on a first ever European trophy. But like Chelsea, it appears a club very much on the up. Tonight though, in Poland, blue is the colour. What a second half performance.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I mean, Chelsea have turned a good season into a great season. Success, and they've brought that back from the verge of disappointment towards the end of the season. Second half of the season, they've been disappointing. The end of the season, brilliant. Champions League team, Conference League winner, and all that experience for the young players has been almost perfect.
Yeah, that's the word, perfect. The tears flowing, not just from the Betis supporters, but their players too. They've done so well to reach this point, and were much the better team in that first half, but a Cole Palmer inspired Chelsea blew them away in that second period. They were outstanding, and it finishes here. Real Betis 1, Chelsea 4.
Thank you very much to Adam and to Lucy for the time being, and congratulations to Chelsea. They are Conference League winners, and as a result they have now completed that European set of trophies. Champions League, Europa League, and now Conference League. Steve, give us some immediate reaction.
Well done. Brilliant. Just look at the staff here, Emma. It's just incredible. Look how much it means to all of them. They're back to winning ways. That's what this football club is all about. They deserved it overall. I mean, first half they wasn't at the races at all. They had to make changes. The rest could notice that he'd done that, and they come out worthy winners. It was that bit of quality, that bit of intensity that they needed to improve on, and it got them over the line.
It certainly did. I mean, the changes had a huge bearing on it. You can see there just the disappointment in the faces of the Real Betis players. They were outstanding first half, but second half Chelsea thoroughly deserved.
They was outstanding, and they played more than played their part in this final. You know, they're outgunned. Chelsea's a huge club at this level. You know, and what I would say, for these young players and this team to win a trophy, it's going to take them to the next level. But it's not about that tonight. It's about a group of young footballers, young coaches coming together and achieving something. Don't be looking down your noses at this. If you're here in the stadium, here in this atmosphere, seeing the faces of the people involved, this is what you play football for nights like these, and they thoroughly deserved it. They thoroughly deserved. That man in your picture there, Cole Palmer, absolute genius. You know, we don't produce these players. They don't fall off trees. He took the game by the scruff of the neck tonight and made it happen. There ain't many players in world football who can do what he does. You know, and Chelsea, it's a privilege to have him at our club. Wonderful player, wonderful club, and it's going to start the party now.
I completely agree with you. The game was kind of lost until Cole Palmer decided to turn up. Like, he held the ball, just kept on asking for it, demanding it. It's like, give it to me. And then two unbelievable balls, just created two unbelievable goals. Just, what a player.